So, when you think of copper, what comes to mind? Probably something like a shiny new penny, right? Or maybe some orange plumbing pipe. But that's really only half the story. The journey of copper actually starts somewhere, well, a lot more colorful.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Before it gets turned into anything useful, the raw rock that copper comes from, we call it copper ore, is found in this just absolutely stunning variety of colors.
I mean, check this out. You get these incredible iridescent rainbow hues that just shimmer and seem to change color right in front of your eyes. And then you've got these deep, vibrant greens. Look at those swirling patterns. It's wild. It almost looks like someone painted them, doesn't it? And wow, these intense royal blues. They honestly look like something from another planet. It's kind of hard to believe that this is all copper, but it is. All right, so today we're going to take a closer look at 5 of these amazing copper ores. We'll check out what they really look like, in their natural state, and we'll dig into what makes each one so important. Okay, first up, let's talk about the most common copper ore on the entire planet. This is chalcopyrite, and it is the absolute workhorse of the copper industry. And there it is. See that fantastic metallic shine and that really distinct brassy yellow color? Honestly, if you saw this on the ground, just for a second, you might think you've struck it rich. And you wouldn't be the first. Its gold-like look gets it confused with the real deal all the time. That's how it earned a nickname you've probably heard before, Fool's Gold. So, here's the key takeaway. While it might trick your eye, chalcopyrite is without a doubt the king of copper ores. It's the most abundant source we have, and what's cool is that as it weathers, it can even get this beautiful rainbow tarnish on it. This stuff right here, this is what powers most of the world's biggest copper mines. Okay, so we just talked about that rainbow tarnish on chalcopyrite. Well, our next ore, bornite, takes that idea and just runs with it. It takes it to a whole new, spectacular level. And boom. Just look at this. This is exactly why they call it peacock ore. I mean, it's an explosion of iridescent blues, purples, and greens. Seriously, it's one of the most visually stunning minerals you'll ever see. But get this, here's the really fascinating part. This isn't its original color. Nope. When bornite is freshly broken, it's actually a bronze or copper red color. It's the moment it's exposed to the air that triggers this chemical reaction, this transformation, creating that incredible peacock tarnish, literally right before your eyes. All right, so we've gone from the multicolored flash of bornite to an ore that's famous for one single, unmistakable color, green. Let's talk about malachite. And wow, what a green it is. Malachite is all about these rich banded patterns. Just look at the way the light and dark green layers swirl together. It's completely mesmerizing. And the best part? Every single piece is totally unique. So where does that vibrant green come from? Well, it's all down to a chemical reaction. Malachite forms up near the surface when copper minerals get hit with water and carbon dioxide from the air. And because it's so beautiful, for centuries people have used it for more than just copper. It was used as a pigment for paint and as a prized decorative stone for things like carvings and jewelry. Now, here's a fun fact. Where you find malachite, you'll often find its, let's call it a geological sibling. It's an ore known for a blue so intense it almost looks fake. Let's meet azurite. And check this out. This is a perfect example of their partnership. You see that deep royal blue of the azurite? It's such a stark contrast to the malachite's green. They often form in the exact same deposits, creating these just incredible specimens where you see both minerals growing right next to each other, or even mixed together. So azurite is more than just pretty. It's basically a giant signpost. For geologists and prospectors, spotting that brilliant blue out on the landscape is a huge clue. It's one of the clearest visual signs you can get that a big copper deposit might be hiding just below the surface. All right, for our final ore, we're going to dial the color palette way, way back. This one isn't flashy at all, but from a mining perspective, oh, it's one of the most valuable you can find. This is chalcocite. Yeah, as you can see, it's a world away from those bright greens and blues we just saw. Chalcocite is usually this dark gray to black color with just a subtle metallic shine. It's dense, it's heavy, it's all business. So why is this pretty unassuming looking rock so important? The answer is simple. It is packed with copper. I mean, while other ores might have a copper content of, say, 30 or 40%, chalcocite can be up to 80% copper by weight. So yeah, it's not going to win any beauty contests, but that incredible density makes it premium grade stuff for miners. So there you have it, a super quick journey through the many, many colors of copper. We went from the fool's gold yellow of chalcopyrite to the wild rainbow colors of bornite, the deep banded greens of malachite, the vivid blue of azurite, and we finished with the rich, dark metallic gray of chalcocite. And here's the thing. Here's why all this matters. Every single electrical cable in your walls, every little motor that spins inside a device, even the super complex circuitry inside the smartphone you might be holding in your hand right now, all of it. It all starts right here, as one of these colorful, or not so colorful, rocks pulled from the ground. It really makes you think, doesn't it? About this whole hidden world that exists behind our modern technology. The raw materials we depend on every single day are often way more beautiful and varied than we could ever imagine. Hey, thanks for joining me on this one, and be sure to follow for more explainers on how our world really works.